Welcome back to my channel. My name is Delmar Wood and I'm your local realtor here in Sacramento, California. And today I'll be talking to you about 3 pros and 3 cons of moving to Beale Air Force Base. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, so before we jump into the video, I want to let you guys know I am an 8-year Air Force veteran. I've served 8 years in the Air Force. I've been stationed at Beale Air Force Base, my last station, which is here. I've been stationed in Guam for 2 years. Beautiful island, I loved it. And I've been stationed in Vegas for 5 years. So I really liked Vegas and Nellis Air Force Base being out there. I've traveled all over TDY. I've been deployed. I've been in the military. So I want to give you my in-depth insight on Beale Air Force Base. If you're moving here, or it's on your dream sheet, whatever the case may be, you might want to know about Beale before you get here. So first pro I want to talk about is Cali things to do. You are moving to California, so be excited about that. Don't let what everything else tells you. If you have a perception or whatever it is you think about California, know that California is a beautiful, beautiful place. And other than, let's we all know, high cost of living and taxes. If it wasn't for those 2 things, everybody would live in California, and that is just the truth. You have a family, whether you're single, you can travel different places. 2 hours to San Francisco, 2 hours to Lake Tahoe. Things to do right here in Sacramento. We have a basketball team, the Sacramento Kings, who's doing really well. There's so much activities for families, and you can really get out there and enjoy life. Where some other bases I've been to or no friends that have been at, I don't want to call their names, but it's pretty austere in those locations and there isn't so much to do. So Sacramento is a great location. And we also, if you didn't want to do Cali things and you like to go home every year and see your family, we do have the Sacramento International Airport, which is about 40 minutes from the base, maybe an hour, 40 to an hour. But if you're living off base, which most people will, we'll talk about that later, you're going to be getting to the airport in about 30 minutes. So it's pretty convenient to have an international airport that close by. So yeah, there's a lot of things to do in Cali living, but I wanted to let you know if you want to leave there, I guess that's a bonus. You can easily get to the airport and get out of here whenever you want to. So since I did pro number 1, let's do a con so we can even out the balance. It is Cali living, like I've mentioned. Cali living can be expensive. Some places do have high utilities, for example, like PG&E. So you want to be careful and mindful of the areas you live in and think about these things. But I will also put the list of BAH as of today, and you can see what you'll be receiving while you live here, and from that you can plan where you want to live and make sure everything fits within your BAH. Pro number 2, schooling. Like I've mentioned, I've been in Nellis Air Force Base, and that's no shot on Nellis or Vegas or Nevada, but schooling here in Cali, here in Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, you're going to get better schooling for your kids, and that is a super important decision. So understand that depending on the area you live, that will determine the schooling for your kids. So get with a realtor, get with a friend, get with your sponsor, whoever it is it may be, get in the Beale Air Force Base Spouses Group, regardless of what it is, and find out what schools are good and what schools offer, so that way you can make the best decision for your kid. But even if you didn't do any of that, you're probably making a safe bet based on the city you pick and the neighborhood you pick without even talking to anyone. But if you need information, please let me know. And there are some awesome schools here. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm excited. I'm out the military and I'm staying here. So that should tell you something about Air Force Base, that if I'm not in the military and I'm staying here, then that is huge. Con number 2, the schooling might be great, but there is a little bit of commute to Beale. It's not that it's austere or far off base. It's that based on the operation and the mission that occurs there, it's going to be as close to a larger city. So you will have to drive through Wheatland, so please look that up as well. That's kind of where most people go through. Yuba City, Marysville. These are the cities that are located around Beale Air Force Base. Most people tend to live in Yuba City. As I've mentioned, that's about a 30-minute drive. You're living in Roseville, that's about a 40-minute drive, depending on where you live. Rockland, 35, 45 minutes, depending on where you live. Lincoln, a little bit closer, 25, 30 minutes. Regardless of where you live, you're going to be taking a slight commute, as there's no immediate housing near the base. But there also is base housing, and the houses are beautiful, so if you don't feel like dealing with all of the commute of traveling there, have a couple different gates, and from that, it alleviates traffic to get on base. But I wanted to let you know that there is a slight commute to get to base. Pro number 3, I want to talk about jobs, because if you're moving here and you might be active duty, but your spouse might not be. There's a lot of jobs that are available right here in Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, Northern California, whether it be a construction job, healthcare, police officers, firefighters, anything you want to do, you can do here. Regardless of where you came from, you can come to California. And yes, it's expensive, but there is a ton of money to be made here as well. So you can find a job compared to going to a smaller base where the population is not as high. So the chance of you getting hiring over someone's family member are very limited. So if you are moving here, you should be excited, because there's so many different jobs, and I'm sure you can find one. So go ahead and look it up and see all the different big industries that are located right here. Con number 3, I want to let you guys know it is a smaller base. So there's not as much to do as far as on base, even though there is all the things to do off base. The BX is a little bit smaller, but if you needed to go to a bigger BX, when there is sales during the year at Christmas time, I go all the way down to Travis Air Force Base, which is about an hour 15 away, but they have a great base, big BX, great deals. So if you are interested in military deals and using your star card, anything of that nature, Travis Air Force Base is available. And plus, another bonus, you guys get all the bonus. Space Aid is available at Travis Air Force Base, and they go everywhere, to Hawaii, to Guam. You can go to Seattle. You can go get Space A's and go travel. So this is not a con or a pro, but this is number 4. Even though this is a top 3 list, I want to let you know there is cows at Beale Air Force Base. And I just think it's either really cool or really not. So there you go. There goes number 4. Don't forget, there's cows, and we have a cow count. I hope that you guys found this list helpful. If you ever move into Beale Air Force Base or need any information, please reach out to me. I'd love to be a resource. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you're moving to Beale or anywhere military related, I would love to help you, because I am like you. Thank you. Have a good day.